Hello, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Things are about to kick off. Let's see here. Yeah, very close to war with Austria-Hungary. Actually, I thought it would be Russia or Germany first, but apparently Austria-Hungary decided war with everyone. That's a good idea. They're probably gonna get Germany on their side, though, which means war with Germany might be likely, and that's probably more relevant to me than Austria-Hungary, which is just sitting around here. So yeah, I should probably get ready to fight the Germans soon-ish. So it's August 1893. Some time has passed. My shipyard has been growing. My economy has been growing. I got these two sliders maxed out now. The transport capacity is at the maximum, 200%. So I just reduced the slider a little bit. In terms of research, we're getting the Mark II 10-inch guns in 9 months. We're getting armor quality in 4 months. Let's 11 months. That's fine. If I unprioritize it, what can I get like sooner? Reinforced bulkheads? Probably a good idea. Yeah, let's get that in 6 months. So my plan now is to design a new battleship and start building some of them. And by the time they're finished, I should be able to refit them with the improved nickel steel armor, which gives me plus 50% armor strength instead of just plus 25%. So that's a pretty big increase, actually. Now then, let's see what we can build. Because I got those new battleship hulls as well. Harold Fairhair. There we go. Let's see. How big can I make this? 14,567. 14,567 is the absolute maximum that I can build with my shipyard. So that is that. Max optimal speed 18.5. Let's go 18 knots then. That's gonna be comparatively fast compared to some other ships. Compared to my heavy cruisers and even the light cruiser, it's gonna outpace the light cruiser. I gave the raider or the torpedo boat a refit, so it's a bit faster now and it's got better torpedoes. 2400. Yeah, let's go with the best tower. Can I place it there? Yes. How about secondary tower? I'm just gonna go with the smallest one, or maybe second smallest one, so it kind of fits in there. I got triple expansion engines now, so that is good. So we got 6.3 or 4.4, 4.2. See what we can do with these funnels. How many can I fit and how many do I need? With 2 up there for a maximum engine efficiency of 59.2%. That's not very good. But I guess it is what it is. What's the resistance of this? 77. Oh. Experimental ironclad 3. 85. 87 for ironclad 2. Okay, okay. So this one we can make very tanky. But also very slow. Let's do this one first. See if we can actually build something good. So 13 inch or 12 inch. 271 second reload versus 149 second reload. I think we're gonna go 12. Just to, you know, actually, ooh, I can put it all the way back here. Does that mean... I'm guessing it's not, no. Not possible. That would be something if I could like somehow sneak a barbette in here. But I guess we're doing it like that. Secondary guns. 50 or 30. So while the 8-inch gun is bigger than the 7-inch gun, is it really worth doubling my reload time? We're gonna go 7s. That looks a little bit wonky, but all my turrets still work. So we're just gonna have to deal with the... Actually, we can put some smaller ones here, just so it doesn't look too ridiculous. I guess if I do place it all the way back there, then that kind of looks not completely terrible. If I could place a barbette here and one more up up on here. Port weight offset, yeah. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous, but that's also, you know, some decent firepower there. 5-inch guns fit here. We are building a pre-dreadnought after all, so this weird mixed main battery is not as crazy as it would seem. If I run out of weight though, I'm nixing these two 7-inch turrets. I might actually keep one and putting 5-inch here, putting this a bit further forwards. Range, yes. Let's see, compound armor, barbette 1, anti-flood 1, citadel 1. Not a whole lot of options. Let's go standard ratio for the secondaries too. We can go soft cap on the HE for some decent range. reload time is I don't know if anything's gonna run out of ammo. It's probably gonna be the secondaries, I'm guessing. It is tempting, but that's gonna make my flash fire chance higher. 31.7. That's not a big increase, really. Let's go coincidence 1. Alright, as for armor, what kind of I only got standard AP. What kind of deck penetration am I looking at here? 0.6 at 10,000 meters. So let's do 0.8 on the main deck. And half of that on the extended decks. So not quite an inch, but I shouldn't need to have an inch, I think. Unless maybe the enemy has 13-inch guns, but then I'm guessing maybe they don't. Got some Mark II 2-inch guns. These can fit all over the place. What kind of range are we looking at here? 3.4 kilometers. With torpedo ranges being what they are, this early on, this might work against torpedo boats. My own torpedo boat torpedoes have 0.9 kilometer range, so they'd have to close to within the range of these. Let's see, main belts. What do I need? I'd like to have at least 12. And then 6 on the fore and aft. We're getting up there in weight. So this would have to be more than 6 inches thick to give me any meaningful protection over the actual... No, that's the deck armor. Yeah, that's right. Citadel 1 only gives me a layer for the deck. That's completely pointless. Deck pen in this mod, especially this early, is so low. Like, who's gonna... Yeah, let's do 0.1 inch. Good enough. There we go. Here we break the weight bank. 1 inch on the turret tops. Yeah, this is where we gotta remove some secondary turrets, I guess. Let's do, okay. 5-inch turrets can't have that much armor, and then it's fine. They max out like that, okay. We're gonna put this... Didn't it fit up here? Is that only if I put the barbette there? Well, fine then. We're gonna put the little cheese barbette here. Is it centered? Yeah, it is. There we go. Remove those. Put this back here. Plunk these down here. Bit of a forward offset. And still overweight. Let's see what we can do about that. I need more crew quarters if I'm going to have this many secondary guns. of these. Actually, these guys have decent arcs of fire. Oh, there are casemate slots here too. Okay, I'm gonna need to do some not that many. Okay, these are useless. That's no arc at all. Yeah. Like, these can't hit anything. So, let's not put those there. Let's see, 2% overweight is not too bad, really. If I give myself light shells. There we go, that saves some weight. 9.9 kilometer range. With standard, it's 10.1 and 9.9. With heavy, 10.2 and 9.9. Okay, so the range difference is not that great. But I do gain some rate of fire, and I do lose some flash fire chance, so that is good. And I'm no longer overweight. 14,536 tons. Yeah, let's ship it. 69 million. Let's see what we can do with that ironclad hull that was like super tough. It's 87 was the highest, right? Yeah. Thor. Can I make it go 16 knots so it at least can keep up with the Valhalla class? Oh, it's one of those with like really terrible tower spotting. Like really tiny towers, small watchtower. It's so tiny. Okay, funnels. You got 4.5, 4, and 3.5. And I think that's it for funnel capacity. Now I can put one here too. Cannot put one in front of the main tower. I can put more funnels back here for some reason. But I guess we don't. Can I put centerline guns on this? I got the new Mark II 9-inch gun. Terrible arcs of fire. Just awful. No, not possible. Don't want to. Okay, this just plain doesn't work. This hull, because the turrets won't turn. Some guns have poor sector of fire. Yeah, no. I can tell. How about side guns? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, no, it was tempting just because this had such high resistance. You can make something really tanky out of it, but when it can practically only mount one main gun turret, I'm kind of skeptical here. We just fill it with 7-inch turrets. If I do the barbette hack. Anywhere to mount it? There we go. Got that one mounted. That unlocks a bunch of different turrets for some reason. That's just how it works. So now that can be placed here. Of course, I want to try and mount these on the center line. Doesn't want to. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Okay, bunch of 7-inch guns. It probably shouldn't work, but it does. Casemate guns. Anywhere else? I'm thinking this ship is probably not something I want to try to build. Oh yeah, let's go 12-inch, just because it's got twice the rate of fire of the 13 for some reason. So 2 big guns and a few smaller ones. Like, oh! 5-inch. Yeah, suddenly found a purpose for this hull. The funnel is in the way. But that's a lot of 5-inch guns. Not a lot of range for those 5-inch guns, but still. How about some secondary 2-inch guns, because they are Mark II. Oh yes. This ship has a purpose. That purpose might just be to be very resource intensive in terms of crew needed to man it. What are we looking at for crew numbers here? Only 521. 744 now. So that's a bit crew intensive. That is, well, it's half of what Harald Hårfagre has. So, maybe not too bad. I need to check how much crew I actually have in my crew pool. Yeah, this is gonna probably murderize destroyers that get close. Potentially. Might even replace the 12-inch gun with something smaller. Let's go standard ratio and increased HE. Soft capped. Enhanced reload. What's the reload time on these? 3.8 seconds. Now in terms of armor, this thing is just supposed to fight lighter ships, so it doesn't really need that much armor, I'm thinking. Can I make these 5-inch guns a little bit longer though? They can be 5% longer. Didn't gain a whole lot of range. Might have to reduce the bulkheads. This is a wonky ship. Might have to reduce the speed. Didn't really do much in terms of range and stuff, but did something. Yeah, the 7-inch turrets aren't actually that heavy. The casemates are. The casemates are, for some reason, much heavier than the turrets. 47 tons for a Mark 1 7-inch turret. 7-inch casemate, 80 tons. Ammo weight 40. Ammo weight 40 for the turret as well. Why is the casemate so heavy? It doesn't have any armor. None of these have armor yet. How about the 5-inch casemates? How heavy are those? 46 tons for a 5-inch gun. Casemate. Huh? Okay, strange. Well, it's let's not really bother with the deck armor on this. 12-inch turret. Can I give it any meaningful armor? I'm thinking 9 inches of armor is, I mean, yes, it is less than the caliber of the gun. There you go, overweight with the aft belt. The aft belt covers quite a bit of the ship. Main belt cannot be thinner than 9 inches. Oh, let's go 0.3 on the 7-inch turret tops. And the 5-inch casemates as well. They are now up to 92 tons. Oh my god. It's too much. 59 now. Way overweight. We're gonna have to drop some drop some casemates here. Probably like that. You know, the 2-inch guns weigh almost nothing. Yeah, these are really heavy. 163 tons now for the 7-inch casemates, which do not have that great arcs of fire. In fact, let's drop the 7-inch casemates altogether. Okay, the 5-inch casemates don't fit there. How about some 6s? Yeah, they're still kind of heavy. Okay, we're not that much overweight now. Just a bit. Just a bit overweight. I forgot about the citadel armor even, but never mind. Yeah, we're not that much overweight, but let's see, what can I do to save weight? can drop the range down to 4,000 kilometers, which in this game is not that much. What is the resistance at now? 101. I mean, is it worth it? 68 million for this? I'm gonna save the design, but I don't think it's gonna be built. Yeah, it's 1 million cheaper than Harald Hårfagre, and it's just worse in every conceivable way. Let's see, crew pool. Yeah, I got 6,000. Shipbuilding capacity is high enough. I can build two. I can build two of these. And we're gonna build two. They're gonna both be built in Oslo. Let's just... Come on now. Can I just click? There we go. Add the prefix. Yeah. 15 months to complete. It's gonna cost me almost 5 million a turn, but that's okay. I can take that. Economy is still growing. By the time they're finished, that might even put me in the green already. And if I do end up in a war, my budget is going to be higher anyway. So, September 1893. Bunch of admirals being warned. 500 tons torpedo boats. Austria-Hungary losing transports. Provocations being thrown around. What is the situation with... they're still not allied with the Germans. Let's see, yeah, I will have that armor quality up once the ships are finished. And that 50% armor strength is going to make them quite a bit tougher. And sometime down the line, I'm going to have Mark II 12-inch guns, so they're going to have those refit as well. I will see you back when something happens. So, not being content with being at war with almost all the world, Austria-Hungary wants to go at war. Me too. So, let's see. 27 million, that's not that much. But I want to fight something, so let's go to war. Of course, fighting Austria-Hungary is... I don't think that's going to happen. Honestly. I don't think they have much of a navy left with everyone they're fighting, but that should bring me closer to war with Germany. Yeah, let's see. Minus 14 with Germany. Okay, I guess there are some minor nations. Colombia. And they must have broken free from Spain. Alright. Do the Austrians have any ships left? they do down here. Do I have an expeditionary fleet ready to go? I do. It's gonna take one turn. Let's hope they don't run out of fuel on the way. I don't have any place to refuel them in this area. So with Germany, we're now at minus 80. I have another fleet here in Stockholm. So the war has... my economy is still growing decently, despite the war. We'll see how that turns out next turn then. Also, there was an election, so the Nationalist Party is now in government. Minus 7 with Germany and Byzantine Empire. Fuel low. Yeah, already. Yeah. Operational range, not the greatest. Maybe sending them down here was a mistake. Oh well. Armor quality in 3 turns. My battleships are ready in 6 months. So they're going to be ready for the Germans, probably, maybe. I'll send the Stockholm squadron to Oslo, so they're ready to link up with the battleships. Scandinavia blockades Austro-Hungarian Empire. Nice. And we sink some transports. Looks like we're gonna be fighting one torpedo boat. They're all on low fuel now. Oh. Well, that is what it is. Let's see. Economic growth is now down to 3.8%. So, it better not be a very long war with Austria-Hungary. Although they're being pushed from so many flanks now. Russia has taken Romania from them. Byzantine Empire, Italy. They're all pushing in. So we're gonna see how long Austria actually survives this. They might just disintegrate if it is actually Croatia being taken by the Byzantines and the French. There we go. We have a meeting with one torpedo boat. Let's see what my low fuel, very slow ships can do with one torpedo boat. It is a battle, finally. Let's see, my own torpedo boats, they can go home. Fuel is at 11%. Let's see how long that lasts. Enemy is to the southeast. Will the torpedo boat run away or come towards me? I don't really have any indication of how close it is. It's spotting my ships. So it's pretty close. Ah, there we go. We're on low fuel already. Yeah, there you go. Valhall has opened fire with her 9-inch guns. At a range of 5.9 kilometers. They got 0.3 kilometer torpedo range, so I don't think I gotta worry too much about the torpedoes. Can we get some hits in here? My low fuel ships. It is firing back. I'm not hitting it. I got green level crew. There we go. Finally getting some hits. I don't want those 2 torpedoes striking my ships. That would be a terrible result. Let's see. Can do that for the thumbnail maybe. Just to prove that yes, we are fighting something in this episode, even if it's just 1 torpedo boat. There we go, engine damage. Let's not get to within torpedo range. I would not like that. Good hit from a 9-inch gun from one of the armored cruisers. Did not get close enough to launch. 0.3 kilometer torpedo range. That is that's very hard to work with. Ulf is now keeping steady. Secondaries are opening up. She even launched a torpedo somewhere along the way. Accuracy leaving quite a bit to be desired. Oh yeah, these ships don't even have rangefinders. Because I designed them before I invented those. I think maybe a refit is in order for all these ships once the battleships are done. Just to give them basic stuff like rangefinders. Even so, this is 900 meters. Shouldn't be that hard to hit a torpedo boat that's almost dead in the water. No longer a torpedo boat because the torpedoes exploded. It's just a boat. There we go. I think that should be enough to send it down. I've scored 35 hits, including 3 with the 9-inch guns. There we go. Surrendered, actually. Alright, that is a victory. No losses taken. Let's see, can we strike Spalato? Maybe. Maybe we can do that and get a battle with the fleet that's being what's sitting here. An armored and a light cruiser. Pula is that's a bit of a heavier force. I'm not sure if I want to mess with that. Let's see, we are getting closer to a war with Germany though. And my battleships are 4 months away from being finished. Well, 4 months, then 1 month of commissioning. And then I want to give them that refit. So we're talking 6 months. Actual. But I do need them if I want to fight the German battleships. Because I don't think I'm capable of doing that without battleships of my own. Let's go a couple more months then. Alright, a couple more months have passed. I've struck the port of Spalato a couple times with no defenders, just sinking transports. And now, finally, we have a meeting with an enemy armored cruiser. I guess it's kind of on par with my own. A bit faster. Fewer main guns. A bit more expensive, actually. A bit lighter. Let's see. Let's see what the Valhalla class can do. Not sure if I actually need my torpedo boats to join in on this. Oh. My ships are already veterans. Nice. That should help with the accuracy. That doesn't look bad. Just the silhouette of it. That might not be a bad ship. Okay, we're no longer on low fuel. Let's see, have my torpedo boats just join up in one division. Torpedoes off. You're gonna just sail around in circles here. We have spotted the Amstetten. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, for an 1890s armored cruiser, this looks very decent. 4.1-inch main belt, 1.6 fore and aft. Similar armor to what I would put on it. Mark 1 8.5-inch guns. 0.9 kilometer torpedoes. Bow, stern, and sides. Yeah, this isn't bad. See if I can actually bring my my heavier firepower to bear. I've got way more armor though. More armor, more guns. Let's have Oaf just follow the armored cruisers for this. What do you have in the way of secondaries? Quite a few 5-inch guns. Okay. So closing in with my torpedo boats could be dangerous. I'd rather have my torpedo boats stay alive in case I run into a battleship. Because then I would really need to rely on them. Fuel is 50%, 49. I'm going all out flank speed, so fuel is being consumed. You got 6.7 AP range. I got 6.6, so I'm slightly outranged. Got 40 caliber guns. You've got 41. Not much of a length difference. Is it down to the shells? Shell size, standard. Oh, I don't know. We are almost in range. I am dropping down to cruising speed, which is, okay, almost cruising speed. 7.6 knot cruising speed. That is dead slow. %45 fuel left. But we are firing, and my veteran crew should be more accurate than their green level crew. You know, a decent chance of penetrating at this range. Chance to hit is not too bad. And we already hit them. Flooding out much of the ship. Maybe this will be enough to force them to surrender. Also, I mean, not this specific ship, which will probably flood out before it surrenders at this rate. If I can just score a couple more flooding hits. If I can just score a couple more hits. Six-inch guns are opening up now too. Very wonky looking heavy cruiser. I think I forgot to put a lot of casemate guns on these. I think they can have a lot of them, but probably mostly like 2 and 3-inch guns. There we go, destroyed main tower. Taken one hit, but my armor blocked it. Now both their engines are out. And their ship is flooding. We can now slow down to 7.6 knot cruising speed. Get the full accuracy out of my guns. It is 44%. That's not bad for 1890s. Granted, we're at 3 kilometers. It's not that far. That's a pretty big target. Even though I'm going a minus 48% to target size. There we go. That's the flooding I was after. It will not survive. And Amstetten sinks. good start to the war with Austria-Hungary. And it might also be the end of the war with Austria-Hungary. Kiel Canal now open. We're gonna have to see about that next turn if the war continues. Let's see, my battleships are now commissioned. So we're gonna do a quick refit. And really have them ready for battle when the Germans declare. Let's see, I have coincidence rangefinder on them, that is fine. Nickel steel armor. Good. What else did I want to give them? There was something more I unlocked, wasn't there? I think it might have only been the nickel steel. Perhaps. Yeah. Might be the case. No, wait. Reinforced bulkheads. That's the thing that I wanted. Makes my ship a bit heavier though, but with my armor now being stronger, I can reduce its thickness. Let's shave an inch off the main belt. And where can we add that inch back? We can add some to the main deck and turret top armor, just to kind of future-proof these a little bit. Barbette 1 still the best. Yeah, not a very complicated refit, just better armor steel and some reinforced bulkheads. Nice. Let's save that design. The 2-month refit. They should be ready in time for the Germans. Who are not liking me very much. Let's see if Austria actually surrenders and I can move my ships home in time to fight my new enemy. Well, we got a meeting first. Unless we also have a peace treaty. I did agree to it, and I think in the Dreadnought Improvement Project, no, it does actually continue. I thought that you had a much higher chance of having your wishes heard by the government. Okay. So we have a bit of a battle here. Should I do this now or wait until next episode? I think we're gonna have to do this one next time. Just looking at the clock. But we had some battles now. We designed some battleships, one of which was actually put into production, and the other one was a bit of an abomination. But if you want to see me build the other class I designed, the Thor, tell me in the comments below, and I'll see if I can get at least one, even though it's not very good. That's it for now. Goodbye, and take care.